Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Pool of Radiance Remastered. All right, let's continue this Iron Man run. We have no casters. Let's see here. What in the world was I doing? Now we finished Podal Plaza. Make sure this is the right save game file. Yep, it looks like it. I think we got the Gauntlets of Ogre power. Let me double check that. Yep. All right. Hey, Sever and Jimmy, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Sever was first, and Jimmy says no caster height. Yeah, let's go get a few more items. You know, there's a room with the old hag we can do. Lizardmen. Oh yeah, I have to get a hand axes for Duncan. Doors nailed shut. Evil spirit from an unholy pool guides your enemies. Bracers, quarterstaff, bandamail. Okay, let's give that to Duncan. Bracers will give to the monk. Armor class 1. Class 0. Actually, scale mail plus 2. That'd be the equivalent of... Yeah, I guess... Yes, this must be bandit mail plus 1. So that's the equivalent of bandit mail. Bloodthirsty gnolls. Ooh, there's some fighting. There's some characters with them. Scallywags. A wag halter. Okay. Scallywag goes down. Hey, Duncan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You didn't purchase any Colorado repellent. Got the scallywag. Jimmy says it's been discontinued after my class action lawsuit. Someone's throwing acid at us. Perfect. I don't think any of that's going to be magical. I wish I had detect magic, but we don't. Jimmy says, why does that evil party get goons and stooges? Where are goons and stooges? Good question. All right, before I forget, we're going to buy hand axes here. So let me look at this. They go 13. They go 11. Yeah, we're going to stick with those. Okay. Let's just get this stuff I need. Sell the quarterstaff. Sell the halberd. Okay. How much money do we have? We've got plenty. So, liquid metal slime, the barbarian gets a level up. Let's go rest real quick. Dueling pairs. Okay, I gotta choose wisely here. Do a Lucerne hammer. In case we find one of those that's magical. Okay, 68 hit points. He had 51. Most he could have got, I think, was... Let's see... 8... He could have got up to 20, so he could have had 71. And they roll a 12-sided die, so he got a 9 on a 12-sided die. Not bad. Okay, Jimmy, the fighter assassin. This is probably, yeah, this is his assassin level. He got 4 hit points. Okay. I don't think we've completed any more quests. Let me double check it. Probably do Kudo's well next. Find the nomads. Okay, go out the west gate to get there, but we're not doing that. We'll do Kudo's well first. Mighty 72 hit points. That's right. Volley of arrows tears up the group. Nobody got it. Oh, I see what happened there. Okay, hang on. Let's save this. Fix a bug, fix a bug. Okay. We have no preparatory spells to cast here. Hey, Zombo, welcome in. How are you doing? Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh, Sever says, you got poisoned last stream, Duncan. Yeah, he did. He got killed, but from poison. Duncan says, that's because Jimmy shoved me forward. Thanks for giving Sever the shout out, Jimmy. Jimmy says he slipped because he's Mr. Bungle. Duncan says, fix another bug. Yes, we are constantly fixing bugs. As you add more into the engine, it's like, man, more and more things I accidentally break. I fixed the arrows at least. The direction of the arrows. It's hard to hit North Gray. Okay, what's your Thaco? 17. There we go. I do have item damage turned on, so we'll see if we end up losing anything here. Ah! Some of their bows they can't use because of their height limitation. I have height limitation turned on, the option, and the kobolds are too short. Unless they have a short bow, they can use the short bow, but if their bows got upgraded to longbows or whatever, they can't shoot, which is why these guys weren't using them. Either that or they're out of arrows already. That one shot. Yeah, those up there probably have longbows. Should be able to sweep. Yeah, that one had a composite bow. That lizard man has a lance. Duncan says, I can't wait to transfer other parties to pool Radiance. You're gonna go backwards? That's what they get. Jimmy says, I noticed the arrow direction last stream. Yeah. I don't know how long that's been broken. That's what they get for bringing the wrong equipment. Oh, the kobolds? Yeah. Okay. Uh, man, I'm gonna just pick this stuff up because some of it may be magical. We have strong guys. You have defeated the dreaded bandit. We do want to rest, and then we're going to take his treasure. Hey, Crack Rock, welcome in. How are you doing? Kobolds in shambles. At times I wish I would eat things more slowly. What are you talking about, Crack Rock? Duncan said they probably purchased those incorrect bows at Jimmy's Fletcher shop, and he probably assumed they would work fine. They're broken bows. You have found the bandit's treasure. Do you take it? Yes. Okay. I'm going the wrong way. EDM fights, go away. All right, let's get our reward. All sales are final, Jimmy says. Here is your reward. Okay, let's see if we found anything magical. Ah, it's magic longsword. Probably the only one. Yep. Okay. We might have enough for a composite longbow. Fine composite longbow. We need 5,000 platinum. Let's see. Any equipped magic yet? Oh yeah. Barbarian can finally equip magic weapons. Longsword. Composite longbow. Okay. Let's see who can use that. First 4 characters can use it. Wow, that was some good jewelry. Yep, we have enough. Bye. I just have to figure out who's going to use it. He has 1864. Duncan has 1886. 1804. He can use composite longbow. I think I might give it to Jimmy. They go at 14. That's not bad. Now we can buy him some silver arrows. Okay. Perfect. All right, where are we going to go next? Jimmy says, does that mean we can tolerate clerics or magic users? Yeah, we can tolerate clerics at level 2. But I asked the chat if we wanted to do cleric or keep the acrobat, and the vote went to the keeping the acrobat. So we have no cleric. Let's see here. If I got mirrors, yeah, let's get some mirrors and try to go after the basilisk. Plus, we can then test out my new enhancement I just made in this version with the mirrors. It's still putting that meteor ore in there. I gotta get rid of that. I guess you could buy this here and then go straight to Gateway of the Savage Frontier. And you'll have your meteor ore that you need. Okay, let's see. So, let's see if this does it. View analysis. There we go. Avoiding gazes. So what I made this do is if you have a mirror actively enabled, according to Monster Manual 2 with gaze effects, if you're actively trying to avoid eye contact with a monster, it only gives you a 10% chance that you'll make eye contact with it versus 50% in a round. Then once eye contact is made, you have to make a saving throw or you'll be petrified. So when you actively equip a mirror, it drops your chance to 10%. However, that impacts your chance to hit the enemy by 4. It's -4 to hit when you have a mirror equipped because you're basically saying I'm actively trying to not make eye contact. So you don't want to walk around like an idiot with a mirror equipped, fighting non-gazers. Now, if you have a silver shield equipped, it does not add in the avoid eye contact because it assumes you're just fighting and using it as a shield. It still can reflect back, but your chance of making eye contact is still going to be 50% in a given round. So we'll test this out and see how it works. Shield. Okay. Can the acrobat read scrolls? Crack says. Yes. Yes, they can. Because they're basically still a subclass of thieves. Zomble says meet or missed opportunity by the devs. As long as we don't take any books. Save. Okay, here we go. Hisses at you. Combat. Okay, nobody got petrified. Oh. Let's see here. Petrify gaze. 48666. Ah, okay. Hang on. Stop and get this fixed. Okay. That was doing the gaze reflection, I think. Got it. Nobody got petrified. Cleric, scroll, cloak, potion. Okay, we can also rescue the madman while we're in here. Bring him back. Bad jokes for the win. Bad puns for the win. We're going to parlay. We're going to be nice to him. Yes, invite him. He will come too. Yep. Okay. We got the madman. He's insane. You can see his effect. Okay, now I gotta remember. I think we need to make it over to Durton's temple. Hopefully he won't start attacking someone. Yeah. Pointing at the madman, he speaks. That man urgently needs our care. Drop him from your party, or he will bring you grief. We will care for him. Do you want to leave the madman? Yes. Okay. We gain 5,000 experience. We probably should get experience since we're evil. Do I have alignment adjustment turned on? I think I do. I do. Can he be cured? Yes, he can be. Restoration can cure insanity. Restoration spell. Okay, we got 2 level ups too. You have enough money? Yes. You wish to duel? Nope. Nope. Okay, here we go. Duncan. You can get up to 15 hit points. So 87 would be the max. You got 84. So you rolled a 7 on a 10-side die. That's not bad. Severb can only get 12 hit points. 64 is the max. 58. Yeah. He rolled a 4 on a 10-sided die. Okay, human to thief. What level is he? 6? No, I want to get one more level before I change him to a thief. So we can get an attack every other round. If I change him now, we'll forever only have one attack every other round. It's not quite ready. Okay, so success with that. Oh yeah, let's go identify the cloak. Cloak of displacement is amazing now that I implemented it properly. The first attack always misses. Who has it? Of course, the last character. Jimmy's at 40 hit points, yeah. Krakrak says he is gone doing what madmen do in temples. Yeah, Jimmy's at 40 hit points. He's a fighter assassin. Okay, who's going to get the cloak? Whoever has the least hit points. Probably Jimmy. Yeah. Cloak of displacement. Okay, let's remove the mirror. And it should make that avoiding gazes. It's still showing it on there. Okay, let's fix that. Let's fix another bug. Uh, All right. Let me hit a breakpoint here. Ready. Silver mirror. Okay, I see it. Easy fix. There we go. Okay. Put your shield back on. Oh, we can't use the shield. Well, we can get him a hand axe. Let's have him dual wield. Jimmy says hit point scam. Cracker says everyone is healthy. Evil has its benefits. Duncan says Jimmy's special ability is avoiding blame. That's just par for the course, right? Shield. Let's see, Jimmy. Already got using a shield. Do I have another +1 shield? I do. Trade that, Jimmy. -3 AC now. Okay. Jeff. Whip your spear. Zomble. What is Zomble? He's an acrobat. He can dual wield. Let's get him a dagger. There we go. Okay. Good. Was there a reason why there are no casters in the party? Karkok said, yeah, we're doing a challenge run. Just to make it more fun and to show that you can beat these games without having casters. We're doing an Iron Man run. Yeah, casters make it easier. That's why I'm not doing that. But barbarians are limited in the beginning. Barbarians don't tolerate anyone that's a caster until level 2. Then they associate with clerics or druids. And not till like level 6 or 7 can they associate with magic users or illusionists. And I wanted to have a barbarian in the party. Okay, where are we going to go next? I guess we'll do Sokol Keep. The big fight. Parlay. Sly. Destiny. I'm actually tempted to go in through this side door. No. If I do that, all of the ranged orc leaders will be able to shoot at me. I'm going to go through the north. Yeah, we'll go this way. Now, do I have anything worthwhile? I still have this one of magic missiles. Let's trade that Zomble. I do have a potion of giant strength. I might use that before this fight. Duncan's got 10 Thaco. Severb has 11. "21 strength now. Thaco of 8. The school of hard knocks from the wrong side of the tracks, Crack says. Okay. Think I have anything else to use here? Nope. A loud commotion rises from the courtyard. The enemy is overwhelmed. Allow them to flee. That's amazing. I'm gonna say no, as much as I want to do that. They're like, we can't fight these guys off. Okay, where do I want to put you? Let's go down here. Now, Jimmy has the fine composite longbow. We're going to snipe. Missed. Jeff is our monk. Let's put him over here. Zomble already got it. I need to get him off to the side too. Think he can reach any of those. He missed. Duncan, we're going to put you right up front. Jimmy dodged with the cloak of displacement. Alright, it's Psionic Blast time. "19 damage. Potion of giant strength. Could do expansion. Oh no, he has 1800 strength already. Yeah. Double hand axe action. I think I'm gonna keep him back. Really trying to hit us with oil. Thank goodness he's missed, because that does lots of item damage. I need to put a kill counter on the characters. Be cool feature. Destroyed a scale mill. Hey Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I don't know where the other guy went. Is he down here somewhere? is. Assassination time. Oh, I have no idea if any of that's magical. I'm going to assume no. It's just too much to take. You're doing pretty good. Glad to hear that, Tim. I am doing great. Thanks for asking. Ferran Martinez. Gosh, what was the word? He just told us what it was. Oh yeah, thanks, Samo said. I always forget that. It's kind of weird that it changes. Jeez. Take the boat back to Flan. Let's get a reward. Jimmy's due his level up for his fighter. $1,300. Oh boy. I have been authorized to give you a special weapon. Do you take it? Yes. The two-handed sword +1 +3 versus undead. We don't even have to do that quest, but I would like to do it eventually. It's so dangerous, though, not having protection from evil. Okay, Jimmy, let's get you leveled up. Severb's been playing Baldur's Gate 3. Have you been enjoying that? Okay. Actually, I'm going to do a staff sling since I implemented you can fling oil at a distance. Jimmy got 3 hit points. Oh, man. He's got 19 constitution. Oh, he's got bad luck. Six. Is that 6 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Watch streak for Severb. Jimmy says, isn't fighter supposed to get the bonus hit points? Yeah, it gets divided by 2. So the assassin doesn't. So the way it works is when you level up as a dual or as a multi-class, it will take the average of both classes. So fighter gets 10 max. Well, it's 1 to 10. So you do an 11, plus the assassin gets 1d6. So you had a 7 on that, you get 18. You divide that by 2 as the average. And then you divide it by another 2. Hang on. Yeah, the max average would be 9. You divide by 2 again. You get 4.5 is the average roll you should get. Then it also adds on your constitution bonus. With 19, you get 5 for a fighter. And the assassin gets 2. So we're at 7. That gets divided by 2. 3.5. Then you divide that by 2 again because you have 2 classes. So 3.5 divided by 2, what is that? Like 1.75? So you're only going to get 1.75 extra hit points. No, that's not right. I did that wrong. You should get 3.5. Yeah, but it's divided by 2. Yeah, it's divided by 2 because each level gets cut in half. So you only get 1.75 bonus per level. So you got the, what did I say before? 4.5 is the average. And then plus 1.75. So since we got 3, he must have rolled the equivalent of about a 1 or a 1.5. So he probably rolled at the very bottom to get the 3 hit points. It's a math scam. Division scam, yeah. Severus has been on almost an hour and Twitch just now increased my watch streak. Yeah, I had the same problem when I was watching your stream, Sever. It was showing you only had one person viewing, but that was before I got in there. And then I got in there and it just kept saying you had one person viewing. So I don't know. Twitch is scammy. Jimmy says this is how Kipper explains how a candy bar is a biscuit. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty scammy with how the hit points work, but it makes sense. I mean, you shouldn't have a ridiculously high hit point fighter assassin, you know. It's just not balanced. All right. The cleric scrolls will end up selling. How much money do we have? Might be able to get another fine. I need 5,000 platinum. I'm probably pretty far from that. Let me appraise the gems. Yeah, that jewelry was garbage. Yeah, we're far. I'm going to sell these. We'll keep one. Uh, 3,000, so 2,000. So we need 10,000 more gold. Nowhere near that. Now we're probably overloaded. Yeah. Zombie will take up most of it. There we go. Jimmy's still kind of overloaded. What does he have? It's these arrows. There we go. Okay, we're good. Where do we go next? The fine composite longbow falls under composite longbow. If you find a fine longbow, it's under longbow. So just remove the word fine. And that's the type it falls under. Hmm. Let's do the thieves area. There's a bunch of treasure there. Gonna go to the bay. Oh, he's got some guys with him? Yeah, he got converted. He's a level 1 thief. His icon changed. He's got 12 vials, 7 vials. A whole bunch of these. I wonder if they're poison. That'd be amazing. Okay, those are all the same. Those are all the same, so they're probably all acid. Looking for poison since we are assassins. Duncan says, I forget if the fine longbow survives the trip from Limbo to the Outer Planes. It does. In the original engine, if you're talking about that, it does. It's not considered magical. Disarm the trap. Zombo. You deactivate the trap. Well done. Search them. Disarm the trap. You deactivate the trap. Okay, we got all kinds of goodies. Okay. Zombo's ready for level up. Let me take a break here, guys, and let my dog out. I will be right back. Okay, everyone, I am back. All right. All right, let's see here. Daggers. He's got a shield +1. -3. -3. The lighter armor. Okay. This we're going to put on Jimmy for later. Broadsword, no short sword. Pretty sure I have another broadsword. There it is. There we go. Okay. Just getting all this stuff situated. Does he have a magic weapon if we need it? Hammer, yep, he can hit with that. Two-handed sword also. We'll give that to Duncan. Okay. Short sword, yep. Jimmy, he's got the long sword that's magical. Yep, okay, perfect. Duncan says dual wielding is nice, but it sure slows you down in combat segments. Yes, it does. That's one of the side effects. It also decreases your chance to hit with both weapons. You suffer a penalty. But the hit loss, unless you have a great primary weapon, the hit loss is worth it. If you have a great primary weapon, it may not be worth the hit loss. Level 7 Acrobat. And no new proficiencies. What was my other one? Severb. Yeah, his are the same. Okay. Enter the room. Okay, kill the thief. I gotta get this to not do that. No. First level thief. Let's see. Disarm, Zombie, deactivate the trap. Search A. Disarm, Zombie, deactivate trap. Pick Zombie. You picked a lock. Nice. Zombie's a pro. Set off the trap. Air damaging the party. Liquid Metal Slime is immune. Jimmy's immune. Jeff's immune. Zombie's immune. Pick to lock. Search. Disarm. Deactivate the trap. It's too complex. Can someone else pick it? No. Okay. Break. More gems. Well, it's experience at least. Jimmy says, what was that trap? We're immune somehow. That's a gas. Or wait, that's a. I think that might have been a dart trap. One of them's a gas trap and one's a dart trap, I think. Here's a blade trap. Liquid metal slime takes 6 damage. So here's poisonous gas. Zombo took 10 damage. So yeah, that was probably a dart trap, and our armor blocked it. The original game didn't do that. The original game hit you no matter what. How will you open the lock? Pick it. Pick the lock. Scrolls! Well, this doesn't do us a whole lot good. Since we don't have any casters. That's okay. Time to boot Zombo in favor of Crevish. Ah, he had a scroll. Okay, some of this might be magical. Let's take it. Oh, I forgot the monk can probably heal himself. No, he can't heal himself yet. Maybe the next level. Yeah, probably. Which is coming up. Oh, here's the thief ambush. Suburb. Zombo says no. On-screen celebration of no, of panic. No, we're not getting rid of Zombo. He's got Sonic Blast. Look at this. Unaffected. Wow, these guys are smart. Holy moly. Only worked on one of them. Facing some smart thieves. Hey there, Alex. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What's new in the remaster? Oh my goodness. A lot. If you go to my Discord server and you download the Curse of the Azure Bonds one and look at the README, you can see that's the engine I did first, so it has the most notes in it. And all the other games I did are based on the same engine, so they have the same inheritance. Too many things to mention. Probably the shortest, very, very shortest description I can give you is I added in all the classes that were missing in first edition. I've implemented psionics. I've implemented probably about 200 new spells. A bunch of new items. You can dual wield. I mean, there's so many things that have been added. It would be an impossible list for me to come up with off the top of my head. Star Wars intro text of modification plays. Is it more remaster than a? Yeah, this is a Curse of the Azure Bonds engine. I decompiled the source code. Well, someone else decompiled the source code, and then it's converted to C#, and then I implemented on top of that. So I have the source code. So it's a brand new implementation, basically, in C#. Man, I wonder if any of this is magical. Let me take a few of the items from the top and bottom, just in case. So we're playing with a barbarian here. We got barbarian, fighter, a bard trainee who's a fighter currently, fighter assassin who's half orc, a monk, and an acrobat. We're doing an Iron Man run of this, by the way. Jimmy says we'll need to redesign the player's journal that comes with the original game with all the updates. Oh gosh, that would be cool. Let's kill these ragtag party members here. Jimmy, delay. Throwing vials at us. Destroyed his leather armor. I have to remember to pick up that spear. We're overloaded. We're only getting a couple movement. Oh, that's a 4th level thief. There's my spear. Give that back to the monk. Jeff. Yeah, who knows? Some of this might be poison. I'm going to pick it up. It's either going to be acid or poison. The rest of that. No telling since I'm not doing casters. Rush to help the old thief, but it's too late. I want to add in raise dead here too if you have that where you can raise him. You're good. Disarm trap. Zomble. Deactivate the trap. Knickknacks. Short sword? No, I think this is poison gas. Yeah, poison gas fills the room. No one took damage though. They must have all made their saving throw. 3 cabinets. A. Pick. Zomble. B. Pick. Zomble. C. Disarm. Zomble. Large needle shoots out. Jimmy takes 6 damage. All right. We're done. I think. Well, actually, I didn't do this room yet. Can't pick any of that up. It's too heavy. Okay, back to Flan. Elimination of the thieves. Jimmy says, I tried to push Duncan in the way of the trap, but he had just eaten calzone and I didn't have the strength to move him. Okay, we got all kinds of level ups. Let's do the barbarian here. Okay. Jimmy is ready for probably his assassin, yep. Monk is also considered thief training, so let's come over here. Jimmy, pick a weapon proficiency. Yeah, think about this. So he's going to be a bard. Bards are more limited what they can use. Let's do scimitar. Okay, now that... Okay. Oh, he's not the bard. Jimmy was a bard previously in one of my previous runs. Yeah, he's the fighter assassin in this run. Okay, monk, level 6. Let's do Volge, assuming we'll find a magic one at some point. Okay, can he heal himself now? Is he that high enough in level? No, he's getting 1.5 attacks open hand every other round, though. Each one does 2d4 damage. With any weapon, he does +3 damage. He can stun with his open hand for 1d6 rounds on the +5 hit. And his kill chance is if it equals the armor class of the enemy. Okay. Still no healing ability for him. Okay, let's see what we found. See if we can... Wow, that scroll was worth a lot. So's that one. Yeah, we definitely have enough now to get another composite bow. Oh, we can't even carry it all. Okay, hang on. It's just acid. Get rid of it. Is there anything else weighing us down? Oh yeah, ton of junk here. Got to be acid, right? Yeah. Ooh, this is a +2 short sword. +4 leather. That's going on the barbarian. -4 now. Nice. Okay, now we can pick up all the money. We'll get another fine composite. Boom. Okay. Perfect. Wow, very successful run. Probably save it here. Excellent. All right, everyone. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.